Got off and running at about 6:15 this morning. Well, off and hiking. It was a pretty crowded tent site last night. Really nice one. And right across from a shelter. So had water and a privy and all of that. Maybe there's a view here while I talk. Probably plan to put in some decent mileage today. It's a beautiful day again. Tomorrow looks like it'll be beautiful. So I'm expecting, since it's the weekend, that it's going to be busy on the trail. But at this hour, I generally have the place to myself. The trail, that is. Oh yeah, this looks like a good view. Hang on. Try not to fall off. There we go. That's a nice way to start the day. And maybe I can zoom it up a little. Some kind of fire burning down there. Very pretty. All right, maybe we'll get some views today. It's the same valley down to the east from a little further up the trail. What a day. Well, I'm right about at mile 1200, which means I have less than 1,000 miles to go. So I'm counting down in 3 digits now. Pretty cool. The hiking is not inspiring today. It's rocky and just kind of through the woods, as it has been. You know, Pennsylvania, frankly, is a little boring so far. There's a few views. There's not much of one out here. I don't know if you can see it. But it's kind of uninspiring, but you know, I think I got about 6 more days or so in Pennsylvania, and then onward. I don't know if I've really taken video of this, but so much of the woods here is just ferns. It's amazing. It's just an ocean of ferns. And they seem to just populate, and you know, I'm used to scrub of different types, but more like what you see over here. But the ferns just take over, and you can see they go all the way up that hillside and all around. I mean, bazillions. Site of Fort Detrick Snyder in the French and Indian War. All right, there we go. So it's 3 o'clock. I have taken very little video today because I've had to concentrate on the 0.6 inches in front of my feet as I've walked through rocks. This is a nice break right now. Yes, there are rocks, but this is nothing. This morning was just, I mean, it was take a step, stub your toe, twist your ankle, lurch forward, throw your other foot forward, try to break your fall, jab your pole into the ground, twist your body, recover, repeat. That was sort of the morning. So this whole rock thing, yeah, it's the real deal. And it definitely slows me down. These sections are fine. I can cruise along pretty good through these, although I do trip now and then. But no face plants yet. Still staying upright. I think I've got like 5 more days before I hit New Jersey, something like that. And it doesn't just end at New Jersey, but it's the beginning of the end. So I'm just going to try to gut it out, not fall and, you know, chip a tooth or anything stupid like that. Anyway, I don't know how many miles I'm at. I'm probably approaching 20. And got to make a plan here soon for the evening. Don't really know what I'm going to do yet. Port Clinton is several more miles, but I could go there. There's a restaurant, so that could work to replace that meal I need to replace. But it would probably be late getting there. So I don't know. We'll see. Well, it's 5:45, and I just did a long stretch with no water because I was carrying light. Probably should have had a little more than I did. Just got to where the water source is supposed to be, and there is no water. So this evening just got kind of real. I got to go 4 more miles into town and hope I can find a way to wrangle some water in town. There's a pavilion in town that they let you sleep in. So I'm glad I have my pad, and I'll plan to set up in that. I think there's a house in town that's known to be hiker friendly, where they don't mind if you take water off their tap outside, which is what I think I'll end up doing. I could go without food for the night. I wouldn't want to. I need water for that. But I really need some water. So I'm doing 4 more miles. It'll be dark. Probably about the time I get there, maybe a little after. And a little more adventurous tonight. Well, I made it down into Port Clinton, and I'm pretty confident there's a house on the main street that is hiker friendly, where they say feel free to take water. I think I mentioned that. So I should get water tonight, and then they do let you camp at the pavilion, so I'll camp there. And there is a restaurant, and I'm going to head straight there and see if by chance this all works out such that I get a nice restaurant dinner. It's about 7:30. I'm guessing the kitchen wouldn't be open a whole lot later than 8. So I'll just have to see. But this is Port Clinton. Well, it all worked out perfectly. I just got a really good sub at the Port Clinton Hotel and Restaurant, which is not operating as a hotel right now, I think because they probably can't find enough help. But because I would have stayed there if so. But I got a good big meal, big sub, and filled up my water bottles, had a lot of laughs with the guys at the bar. And now I'm heading to the pavilion where I can set up camp like it's a shelter. So all of it worked out really well. I think I did 28, 29 miles today. So I got to check what the math really is. But definitely a longer day than I had planned. And my only concern is to see how my feet feel in the morning, because I did feel a lot of pain in my arch on my left foot while I was doing all that hiking over all those rocks. So we will see how it is in the morning, but I was able to refill my water bottles, and I'm good to go. I'm ahead of where I expected to be. I had a good meal, solved my problem of not having enough meals, and there you go. So I'm just tucking in to the pavilion in Port Clinton, which is supported by the local church. Kind of interesting. Friend to all hikers, so that's much appreciated. And his church, I should say, has set up a porta potty and charge a small fee for the use of the night. Probably can't see over there, but there's some people kind of playing catch, and there's going to be 8 or 10 hikers hanging out here tonight. And I'll tell you what, this whole day worked out a whole lot better than I thought it was going to when I found out I had no food, or no water rather, and subsequently no food, no ability to cook food. So being able to get a nice dinner and water and everything couldn't have worked out better. And I still haven't figured out how many miles I did, but it's something approaching 30, which is more than I normally would do. So it all worked out well. And I did meet a guy on the trail today who said that he was really upset because he had rented a limo and found out it didn't come with a driver, and he couldn't believe he had nothing to show for it.